Every day, people risk their lives.
Well done!
Every day, people take risks.
But you know what? That's all.
And every day, people always encounter those that are on camera and on mics.
We gon' have fun, baby.
Remember that the microphones are on and that the cameras are always watching. And unless you're guided, unless you give consent to the camera mics, please don't try this at home.
Oh, this is going to be the final segment for Blazin's Best Moments of 2018-2019. I don't know about you all, but when you get real hungry, you have to get something to eat. And these biscuits right here, I'm about to pounce on them here in just a minute, as soon as I get done. Woo, those are some good biscuits right there. George Foreman Grill, I'm about to cook on it here in a minute too. But before we get to eat, before we eat our breakfast, and before we say our final goodbyes on Blazin's Best Moments, I have to be right here in the sunlight. Now, in these two promos, you're going to see I was there for you, and I'm not worried. You know, I got something to say, and I got something to say to you. You see, let me explain something while I'm at it. You see, it was me that was always there for you. And it was me that no matter who talked about you, no matter how they made fun of you, no matter how deep they didn't like you, it was me that was there. Now all the people that was loyal to you, you slapped in the face. But who was more loyal to you than me? And you see where I come from a family that's all about loyalty, respect, pride, honor, and dignity. And anytime there's a family, anytime I'm working for a family, anytime I'm working for somebody, I'm always loyal to them and I'm always faithful to them. When you had that red shirt on, it was me that was always there for you. And no matter how you talked about how my job was in bed, no matter how perfect I did, you always had something to say about my work. But I was always still loyal to you. But let me just tell you something. You know, usually the months from November to December, I go through the struggles, trials, tribulations. And why is it? Because I allow it to happen. And it's usually because of I tried myself to find a girlfriend, tried myself to be with a woman. It's the reason why from November to February that I go through trials, tribulations, and anguish. But in the process of this, I no longer have to worry about that. I'm not saying that not finding a girlfriend or not finding a woman is bad. But sometimes when I go too deep in trying to find a woman or girlfriend, I allow myself to get in trials, tribulations. But you don't have to worry about me. And you see, we're a lot alike. You see, when that wreck happened in Louisville, Kentucky, we had family involved. And it's unfortunate that my family, one of my family members, is no longer here. Hey Teresa, good seeing you, Teresa Davis. Always love working with you and everything, Teresa. Shout outs to you, Teresa. And you're blessed to still have your family. But one of my family members is no longer here. And I know a lot of times we go through hard times and situations, but maybe I pushed too far. Maybe, just maybe, I went too far when I said one or two comments about you. But you already know who you are. And it's real funny that if a non-African American says something about a body or a booty or how beautiful you are, or says something about they want to be with you or whatever, hey, you Serve It Off is coming out tomorrow on my Nice Studio album. So definitely check it out on my Nice Studio album, because when the time goes up, you gotta serve it off. And when you serve off the button, the time goes down. Because when the time goes up, you gotta serve it off. When the people get mad at you, you gotta serve it off. When the boss gets heated, you gotta serve it off. Because when you serve off the button, the time goes down. And it does go down. And that's one thing that we had, was great chemistry when the time went down, because we could get it going, get it moving. But, you know what? If this were 5 or 6 years ago, I'd be begging for you to come back. But I ain't gotta beg. I ain't gotta plead, because I'm gonna be no longer worried about pleasing others, much less pleasing God, because pleasing God is the number one thing, first of all, and then the rest will follow. So, and it's great people like you that I always get mixed up with, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. And that's all I can say, is I'm not worried about it at all. You know, for the longest time, I did not know what it was like. I did not know what it was like being with someone or having someone by my side. First, let me just say, I hate to admit to say that I told you so, but in other words, I told you so. I told you that in 2019 that things was bound to happen. And I told you in 2019 that things was looking up. I mean, my goodness. GFR, Global Force Records, has taken off to new heights. Not only in music, but fan base wise. The women's fan base is at 75%. And the men's fan base is at 72%. Those are probably two of the highest numbers that we've had in the WOW, let alone the World Global Express history. And GFR, Global Force Records, will continue to dominate in the indie circuit. Not only in the indie circuit, we will rise to the top in the music industry, and eventually we will catch up to So Death Records, the Bad Boys Entertainment. We'll catch up to all those great record labels. And just like Reach Records, we will arise to the occasion. Like I said, it was over 2 decades. And I mean, those 2 decades was a long, long time to wait upon to see who I would be with. And rumors are correct, it is true. I am finally with someone. And I'm very proud, and I'm very humble, and very blessed to have someone in my life. I mean, think about it. When you are single all those years, you don't want to admit that you're lonely and alone. But eventually, your mind starts playing tricks on you, and eventually, you got to be wondering, am I ever going to be alone? Am I ever going to have someone? Am I ever going to be with someone? And I am real happy and real blessed. And now I understand. I understand why I am with someone. And for that, thank you. And I'm very blessed and very grateful.
It's time for another classic moment from Blazin's Best Moments of 2019. Now, classic moments are great in history. When we think of classic moments, for this one, what happened and the ultimate question. Now, I'm sorry once again if I offend lovely girlfriend, but before I met Amelia Jade Napier, I've seen a lot of girls, seen a lot of people, a lot of women that were great, and although I was not hardly in relationships with them at all, it still was great to see a lot of them and everything. And like I said, I'm glad and I'm happy to be with my beautiful girlfriend, Amelia J. Napier. Amelia J. Napier, I love you so much, and thank you for great memories, and we're going to continue to have great memories and great moments. I love you, baby girl, and I hope that we can be together forever. That'd be great and wonderful. However, on this one before that, we're going to reflect on 2015. And once again, Nicole Sheila Howard, one of the best women from U-Pike, a U-Pike bowler. I asked her the ultimate question. Not only that, but what happened reflects on a man called K.K. Simmons from U-Pike. He was one of the best U-Pike ballers ever. And in this, you'll see the reason why I done what happened and the ultimate question.
You know, about 2 weeks ago, I was at a JV basketball practice. And the JV basketball team, it just seemed like they was done. They was not ready. Coaches was sitting there, pulled them to the side, and they was like, "Y'all want to go home?" "No, we ain't going home, coach." So, coaches gave one more chance to practice, one more chance to make an impact. And so, JV failed. And so JV, coaches said, "Pack your bags, we're leaving. We're going to start practice tomorrow." And the players was like, "No, we are not going anywhere." And you know, this is the first time in history that I have ever seen a group of young athletes, a group of young students banding together. And for the first time in my life, I was shocked. I was amazed by the JV players. They did not want to give up. And you know what happened? They kept on practicing. And JV coaches was like, And I was thinking to myself, we finally done something right for once. For once in our life, we put our heads up and we was not giving up. And I believe JV got coach's respect because they didn't quit and they was looking for that young athletic team. And speaking of young and athletic, it has apparently come to my attention that let me word this. This is PG, rated PG now. Apparently, somebody does not want to win. So, and you right. You had a conversation with me earlier, and yes, you told me that I was not a basketball player. And you're right. The board of directors even said that I'm not a basketball player. Yes, you daggone right, I'm not a basketball player. I am an impact player. And you have the nerve to talk about my stuff as unprofessional. You have the nerve to talk about me being disrespectful. And you talk about how everybody likes my stuff. How everybody all around the world sees what I do. And you know, Rod, the reason why people like me? You know why the reason why people
love to see my music and videos, the reason why they love to see my music and videos is because I'm not some cocky, arrogant young kid. I am a man, I am an athletic player, and I am an impact player. And you have the nerve to talk about my stuff as some professional. You done something you shouldn't have done, and that's piss Poncho off. Earlier today, you had a conversation with me at the volleyball game. You said, "What did I tell you? Next time, you're going to get slapped. You're going to get hit." So you know what? You come and take a shot at me. You want a shot in my face? You want to hit me so hard? You want to slap me? Well, guess what? You have awoken, Mr. Blazin. The only two things I can say to you is thank you. Thank you for reminding me just who the crap I am. I am Mr. Blazin. I am that impact player. And I am the man. You shouldn't have done something. I wanted to keep this in secret. You shouldn't have pissed Poncho off. But now, not only have you pissed Poncho off, I'm just going to go ahead and say in secret, you have officially pissed off one of the Lord's calling brothers. You have officially pissed off a prophet of God. So if you want to make a prophet of God mad, you don't want to face me one-on-one. You don't have to face me one-on-one. You say that you love this game. Well, technically, if I get challenged to a one-on-one game, I'm not going to sit back there and be a coward. I'm going to be a man. And whatever happened to the young, determined athletes, whatever happened to someone challenging you, if a guy challenged you, it didn't matter how bad you were hurt, how bad you got your feelings hurt, how bad you were beat up. You stood there and fought like men. Well, guess what? You don't have to face me one-on-one. I'm not going to mention your name anymore until March 27th, 2016. And guess what? I'm going to be down there March 27th, 2016 at the UPI gym from 7 to 10. And you will have exactly 3 hours to make it down there. And if you don't, if you want to prove yourself, if you want to take a shot at me, go ahead. Because I might get back up. And when I do, you've just touched the anointing of God and the prophet of God. Touch my prophets no harm. And you would not touch the anointing of God. Be careful what you wish for, because on the day of judgment, God will look up himself and he will say, "Man, this guy challenged you. And you stood back there and you didn't prove nothing." And you're going to be like, "Well, God, you know how Poncho is. He's just playing, man. You know, that fool ain't nothing, man. That fool ain't nothing. You know." Brother, I do respect you. My homeboy, KK Simmons. You're out there. I do respect you. I do love you. Personally. But business-wise, if you ain't taking my one-on-one classic basketball challenge, to me, in your eyes, you're a coward. But that's just me, though. But anyway, that's enough about business. Let's go on to another subject. One other person I'd have to thank. That's you, Nicole Howey. But before that, KK, you made me cry earlier. So be careful what you wish for, because God just might strike back at you. But as far as that concerns, Nicole Howey, I'm not going to mention your name anymore either. I can't make you like me. I can't make you talk to me. But overall, I think you're a nice, beautiful lady. You're amazingly beautiful. Nicole, you might not need me, but I need you. You're a great friend. You got a great future and a great mind. So I'm only going to say this once. Nicole Howey, if you don't know, and please keep your ears up to the camera, keep your eyes up to the camera. Because Nicole Halley, I like you for who you are. I truly do like you. You're an amazing person. You are an honest person. And Nicole Halley, like I said, the only thing I want to ask you is, Nicole Halley, if you're somewhere out there listening, if your friends is watching, please tweet friends this. Nicole Halley, by the palm of my hand, will you go out with me? The ultimate question. And I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. Since I'm about out of time and stuff, I'll make you a deal. I want to date you, Nicole Halley. I want to be your man. I want to be your light and shining armor. But you can't help the ones that don't want to be helped. So, I'm going to lay back for this one. So even you will understand. Nicole Halley, you are by far one of the most beautifulest girls I've ever seen. I can't make you date me. I can't make you talk to me. And there's thousands of girls on campus, but I want you. Now, however, I'll make you a deal. If you would date me just once, and even if you try your hardest and the date don't go well, you know the interview that I was asked about you and Larson? I will take that interview off, and I will never ever mention you again, or never ever talk to you again. I can't make you make that choice. But you know what? I can't make you do anything. For once, this is the ultimate challenge. Almost out of time, but for once, KK, one last time. Prove yourself. If you want to shout at me, you can hit me or you can slap me. But if I get back up, you might be judged. And I love you, my brother. And Nicole, as far as you're concerned, for once, come, at least if you do not want to date me, come to my face. Please say no to my face. And I know what you might say. You might say no. You might say, well, I gotta go. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. You might have your friends even come at me. And you know what? For once, come to my face, Nicole Halley. For once. Out of respect. Don't let your friends do it. Don't let the coaches do it. Don't let the staff do it. Don't let anybody else. Say it to me right here. But I want to date you, Nicole Halley, and I mean that. Now take a bullet and enjoy the ride on the Blazin Express. One last thing before I close. KK, you know the reason why I did not challenge Macari Christian and anyone else is because you are the best. And I know God's got something for you. But if you don't want to listen to a message from God, well, hey, the blood is off my hands. Because on the day of judgment, the blood will be on your hands. And if you don't believe me, well, evidence will find out.
Okay, now this is the final moment of Blazin's best moments of 2018 and 2019. And I want to say, in front of all you all on social media, thank you so much for bringing moments in my life. Thank you so much for being the best fans, the best critics. Thank you so much for allowing me to come to your homes in life. Now I'm still going to come to your homes in life, not just in the entertainment side, because I'll be coming to you from the ministry, coming to you from music, coming to you from social media live and music videos. But I won't be coming to you from entertainment side anymore, because we have to move on. And to move up to another level, you have to put some things behind you. And it is hard to leave the entertainment side, but I'll still be with you through the music and ministry. So for this final moment, we're going to see a music video called Love Still Hurts. And once again, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to be in your homes. And I will see you all from now on in music and ministry. I love you all so much. Keep blazing and always have God on your side no matter what. Love every single one of you all, and thank you for letting me be a part of your lives in the entertainment side.
Hey yo, DJ Blazin. Yo, what up? You know, even though real love is still out there, there's also fake love out there. Yes, it is. DJ Blazin, kill it right now. Honcho, let's go. Through the good and bad times, love still hurts. Through sex and drama, love still hurts. Through depression and isolation, love still hurts. Through age and beauty, love still hurts. Love still hurts like a kick. Real love is good, fake love is bad. But through it all, I get hurt all because of fake love, and love still hurts. Through the good and bad times, love still hurts. Through sex and drama, love still hurts. Through depression and isolation, love still hurts. Through age and beauty, love still hurts. Love still hurts like a kick. Real love is good, fake love is bad. But through it all, I get hurt all because of fake love, and love still hurts. Like, love is still hurts, it still hurts to this very day. I remember a time that we had real romantic relationships, but now we get relationships on social media like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and they publish it all over the world. Real love is great. Real love has the love of God in it, but when you have that fake love, it goes all to pieces. Through the good and bad times, love still hurts. Through sex drama, love still hurts. Through depression and selection, love still hurts. Through age and beauty, love still hurts. Love still hurts like a kick. Real love is good, fake love is bad. But through it all, I get hurt all because of fake love, and love still hurts. And fake love hurt, man. Love still hurts. When you get heartbroken, I don't care who you are. At the end, love still hurts.